Hey folks, Rob here. We're going to carry on with Ref Factories, 17 October. This is going to be the German turn 7. And with any luck, we'll finish the game up on the Russian turn 7. If I need to roll a 5 or less, hopefully I'll get it because it's starting to get crazy. So because I'm so close to the end, I'm assuming I'm going to roll a 5 or less. I got to make sure that my lines are squared. Right now, it looks pretty good. My perimeter will come up to here. And then it's going to skirt this road until it comes to this guy, and then I'll bounce around inside here, eventually exiting out this way here. So I am about, I think, 12 or so stone hexes or locations I have. I have 6 here, 1 here for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So I have 12 stone locations under my belt. And even though I'm not using the win-loss per scenario rule, where I need to get 15. I'm very close to getting 15. So because I'm having, I don't know about concerns, but the leaflet house rules might be a bit too tight when you're playing solo because again, it's designed for face-to-face play, not a continuous stream of Russians that never seems to go away. So I don't know how I feel about that, to be fair. So I'm thinking maybe of dropping it, but again, we'll see how the 17th ends up, and maybe we'll do the 18th, and then we'll reassess whether or not we continue with the leave the house rules. All right. So first things first is we need a wind change die roll. So no wind change. Then we got rallies to do. Now I have one self rally here. The rest is all leaders. So I get 2 self rallies. So that's 1. And I guess that's it. All right, so let's try and rally that. All right, so he's back. And now we can do normal rallies. Here we have a 8. Um, I'll try fix it. I really don't want to, but yeah, okay. And then in this location we have a broken leader, so he needs a 6, which he gets. Nice. They're all coming back now. This guy will be a 9 down 4, so 5. Yes. That's pretty clutch there. Here we have a leader, so that would be a 9. Down 4 would be a 5. All right, so you're going to stay DM because of the adjacent Russian. And then here we have a broken medium, which is now euchred. I think I keep this. Well, let's send it to the allied bin. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. All right, I really could have used that medium. I'm already short 4 HMGs, and now I'm short a medium. And then finally here we have that would be a 3 and a 4. So 3 and a 4. All right, so now we can do the Russians. No self-rally for you. Here we have a leader in the open, so he's going to need a 3. She does not get. You'll stay DM'd and you'll come over to this location. Fix your gun. Nope. What about you? No self-rally. These guys are caught in FFE, so try and repair that gun. Nope. You're in a cellar, and you need 8 down 4, so 4 or less for that leader. So this leader comes back, which means you can rally on a 3 or less. And you'll stay DM because the FFE continues until it's gone. All right, this guy, I believe, was a commissar. I'm not sure. Either way, that's not enough to rally. All right, this is a 9-2. I really hope he doesn't come back. So he is in a building, which gives him a 10. Down 4 is a 6. Self-rally attempt brings it back down to a 5, so he will have enough to rally. That sucks. And then we have a 9 down 4, a 5, and a 7. Good, good. Oh, I forgot to do my leader. No, I did do my leader here. All right, so that's it for the rally phase. Let's get into the German prep. Now, all right, let's go to the OBA. So contact and is automatic, as is maintenance. So now we just need a black chit so I can continue my FFE. Now, the problem is I'm using well, it's not a problem, it's a good thing. I'm using the Pleva rule for OBA because right now I've got 6 red and 6 black. So if I want to bring an AR onto this location and reconvert it, I need a black chit right now. And holy shit, I got it. Okay, so that means they're going to flip over to an FFE1 and get resolved. So the target hex, that will be +4 for the first level on top of the guys in the ground. Oof, that's a good one. 7 on the 16 is a 2 check. So 2 check for the 527. Pinned, and the other 527 is fine. Axis sniper. All right, so you're pinned. No sniper. I can't impact these hexes, but I might be able to rubble 06. I roll another 3. Wait a minute, that was a 3. A 3 on the 16 is a 1 KIA, so I do have a chance of actually rubbling that first level. But I need to roll. Stone gets a +1 for rubble. Which means I need to roll. I can't rubble it. If I would have rolled a snake eyes, I would have needed a 1 to rubble. So there's no rubbling in that location. 06 is fine. Let's go for the tank here. 4 is going to be a K3, which means that it is a hull hit, and therefore it would be immobilized. So we look at the OBA rules for vehicles. None of the modifiers apply, so we got a K result. Which means it's going to be immobilized. Yeah. All right, so we've immobilized this tank, which is kind of good. All right. And then this location here. Now you're going to be at a 4 for the cellar, 5 for the ground, 6 for the upper level. So +6 is a 10 on the 16. Is an NMC. So NMC. So you're going to be activated. All right, so 6 is always a dummy. And so you guys take an NMC. So the 7-0 is fine. The broken squad is fine as well. All right, and that goes to FFE2. And we can move on to other firing that we want to do. Now, it sucks I lost my medium. What am I going to do with you guys? I'm short 3 stone locations. I have to get into this area here. Problem is I got this thing here. Let me start with you. So you're going to be a 9-1 command die roll. You're in command. I'm going to fire on this I-9. I just want to confirm, and I do in fact see it. So that is 5 hexes away, which means the 5 for 8 will be half firepower. Do I want to use you? This would be 13. You at half would bring you up to 15, so it's still not going to be enough. So I'm going to move him, and I'm going to fire the 12 firepower up 2 into this location. All right, that That sucks. That sucks. All right, I could push into these two locations, and that would bring me up to 14. But I think is going to be your job and your job. So you guys could fire onto the 527. That would be 14, 18, 1, 2, 3. So I could be on the 20 table. Let's move you, and we'll fire on the 16 table. You guys are fire group as 16 firepower up 3. 16 up 3. 7 on the 16 is a 2 check. And you're pinned. All right. You need to take a command die roll. So you're going to move. You guys are going to move. As are you. Now you guys, how do I support this effort? I could come to E7, down to E8, and attack here, but I have to kill this first. So the 9-2 command die roll. Good, he's in command. Passes it on to these guys here. So I can fire on the 20 table up 3. Russian sniper 8 on the 20 is a 2 check. All right, so ELR is 3 for you guys, and that is a 2 check. So 2 is a 5, up 3 would be an 8. So you're actually going to be ELR'd and broken, which means my leader doesn't have to route. All right, so you're going to run. Russian sniper, no. Now we need to do other shooting. So I need a 9-2 command die roll here. Barely in command, but that will suffice, which means you can move and you can fire. Now, do I have a target? I'm thinking of pushing into B11 with these guys. That would be 1, 4, 5, 6. That would be a +1. So you would activate. You would definitely activate, and you would be at a 3 hex range with a +1. So you could all activate by moving in one squad. All right, so you're going to have to fire. I think I'm going to fire on this guy here. Now we're going to use the captured heavy, so that's going to be 8, 14. On the 12 table, have to be 6 up 2 into that location. Oof. What's with the low rolls? 5 on the 6 is a 1 check. So activation for the suspect is a 5. Now our modifiers are -1 in a VPO. And that's it. So you're actually a dummy. All right, so that worked out good. And I still maintain rate on the heavy. Now I'm forced to fire this way, which means I'm not going to have a target for the rate. So I think you guys are done here. And we're going to move the 9-2 into B11. You guys are in command, so let's move you as well. Down to you. All right, so you're required. Well, you're an AFE anyway, so where do I want to move you? I don't think I can affect anything here. You guys are hiding in the cellars. You're immobilized, so I can't really get you. I could move into F7. That would let me shoot you in the defensive fire phase next turn. All right, you're in command, so let's fire. We are a total of +1 buttoned up. 3 for the building is 4. FFE is 5. Acquired twice is a 3. Armor leader is a 2. And 2x range is a 1. So I need an 8 or less to hit. That is a hit, last shot. And on the 6 table, 9. That's going to be a miss. Let's fire the 8 firepower machine guns, so it'll be +4. Ineffective. All right, so in the prep fire, we're going to have 5, 8. So it'll be 8 up 4. Up 3 because of my leader. Yeah. All right. You're in command. But I guess I could fire at you. It'd be suicidal to move forward. Unless I move under the tank into the shell hole. Why would I do that? It's not going to help my lines. I think I'll stay where I am and fire. So a 9-1 command die roll here. So he panics. Which is not good. What about you? Alright, so you two are going to fire group as 8 firepower +2 into this location. 8 up 2. That's a 5. On the 8 is a 1. Nope, 2 check. 2 check. Very nice. On you guys. 6 to 8 is Yellard. Right? 2 checks. 8 will go down to 6. Up 3 would be a 9. Yeah. And then the 447 is just broken. That was pretty decent. 7-0. Actually, let's get the A1. Alright, so the A1's in command, which puts 7-0 in command, which puts these guys in this location in command. Now, what am I going to do? 12 firepower. I'll fire on this guy here, so it'll be 12 up 2. 9 on the 12 is an NMC. 458 is fine. I do have a tank here. Acquired once, 2x range. Eliminates the wall, so it's buttoned up, so it's going to be +1. 7 or less to hit. Alright, that is a hit. Russian sniper, and on the 6 table, we have a 6. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. Alright, 1 check for you. Fine and Russian sniper. Oof. It is the South sniper going 1 for 3, which is you. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to come back and land on here. All right. So we have the broken squad, the half squad, and the leader. So you're DM'd, which I guess is an all right result. So then you can fire a 3 firepower up 2. 2 up 2. You broke your BMG. Ugh, fuck. All righty then. You're running out of options, dude. 2, 6, 10, 12 table. 12 up 2 into that location. 7 or 6, 8 on the 12 is a 1. No, NMC. Oh, wait, I'm on the 12. Yeah, it's a 1 check. All right, so now you're finally pinned. That took entirely too long. Now I could fire at you guys. That would be 9 and 7, 16 table. Down 1. Or I could fire up here, 16 down 1. I could use the casualty numbers. What's my or it's 69 to 33. So I'm definitely keeping the 2 to 1, but I need to get more CVP because it helps with your modifiers for subsequent actions, especially because solitaire rules. I believe it's for every 20 you get a +1 to your counter attack die roll. So if I want them to be idle, I really need to crank that up. So I'm thinking for that reason of firing on you. Now, if I get rate, I'm stuck in this orientation here. So that would be on the 12 table. No, 16 table. -1, and on the 8, -1. All right, so an 8 on the 8 is an NMC for you. So you'll be active. 3 will be sufficient. So what are you? You're a 6. 6 on the generation table should be a squad and a fortification. All right, so what kind of squad is it? It is an 8, which means we have a 447. And possible fortification is an entrenchment. Now, obviously, oh, it's a road, so you're not going to be entrenched. All right, so you're active, and you are in that location. All right, so you take a 1 check. You guys are taking, we said it was an 8. 8 on the 16 is a 2? No, still a 1. 1 checks all around, so the leader is fine. Squad is half squad. And the 447 is 1 check would be a 6 up 3, so you're just broken. Now I did not maintain rate, so I'm done, I guess. That's going to be it for the prep fire phase. Let's go to movement. Again, you're just going to hang out here, securing my lines. So I do have you. Let's assault move into this location. All right. If we assault move, now you guys are in a cellar, but there's rubble here, so you can't see. You can't see. So there's not going to be any activation. The question is do you fire at them? That'd be long range. I think you'll hold fire because you're pinned as well, so it would be on the 1 up 3. I could fire you guys. That would be on the 8 table up 3. Let's do that. Action die roll. All right, so you don't panic, which sucks. So you're going to first fire on the 8 up 3. All right, so you miss, but there is residual in that location to the tune of 4. If you assault move into here, or do I come forward? Salt moving into the shell holes would be 0 modifier. You would fire on the 4 flat, and you would be on the 4 flat. Then I can move you guys into that house. I think that's fine. I'm going to move into the shell hole. You're going to subsequent first fire, so you'll be on the 4 flat. 5 on the 4 is going to be a 1. Broke. Oh well. You fired, that's the important thing. Alright, get rid of that. You guys are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 into this house. The hero will come with him too, sure, why not? Which means you, provided you don't panic, can first fire on the 2 table up 2. So that cowers, so it's going to be a 6 on the 1. Your final fired, and a 6 on the 1 is a miss. All right, that kind of worked out. Now you, what are you going to do? I could assault move into this location. And now you guys, what do I do with you? I assault move into G8. You can't shoot at me because your final fired. And I do need to reduce this. All right, so that's fine. Now you're going to start for 1, turn for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you'll stop for 12. That way you can shoot. And you're hull down too, so. And then it's you guys. Now, how do I want to move? Do I want to move as a stack? Because you would activate. You would activate with a plus. Oh, wait, no, you might clip the building. So I might only have this activation, but it would be at a +1. And if I don't move, 1. What do we got here? Squad and a half. If I move 1 squad at a time, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could send 1 squad in on a run into this location. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the shell hole. That would activate you. And that would be it. And then if this is nothing, then I can move the 2 squads as a stack into B11, assuming that you won't be able to see. Then I can advance into B12 and secure another location. I think that's what we'll do. So you are my sacrificial lamb. You're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4 into the shell hole. You are going to try and activate as successful, and you are a 12, 12, 12. Squad, fortification, and a gun. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. All right, squad is a 7, which is a 447. Gun is a 7 outside, which is a 76 long artillery piece, and fortification is a 3. Just an entrenchment, but you're on a road, so it's not going to be any entrenchment. So we have one of you in this location. We give him a half squad or a crew and a 447. Now that is shell hole. So let's fire you first. You're going to be on the 8 flat. 4 on the 8, so 2 check. And you are fine Russian sniper. Excuse me. I'm going to fire the artillery piece, which will be -2 for 2 hex range. You would have the wall advantage. So I need a 10 or less to hit with the big gun. That is a critical. And I do have rate, so that's a critical. This is going to hurt. Unless it's a dud round. That's not a dud round. So it's going to be 6 down, 1 is a 5. On the 24 is a K4. That was a very expensive activation. And for what's my ELR? My ELR is 4. So I'm just broken. All right, so everything's first fired. You still have rate, which means I cannot move into that location because I'm going to get blasted. If I dash across the road, it will be 1, 2 for the rail, 4 for this location. You would have a chance of shooting. I could try and pop smoke into D9 from you. I could pop smoke into D9 from you on a 1 or a 2. Then I can dash with my other units. No, that would be 2, 3, 5. Oh, +1 for the smoke. So that would be 6. I could move you guys into that location. Or I could move you CX after throwing a smoke grenade. That would make you fire on them. Hopefully you would run out of shot, and then I can move my leader into this location. So let's do that. So you're going to try a smoke grenade, which you don't get, and you're pinned. Okay. Do I still dash? That would be a +2 on the artillery piece. That would be deadly if I hit. I don't think I can do it. God damn it. All right, I'm gonna have to come into this location here. I will maintain my concealment and move into there. So that's gonna be it for the move. Let's look at the defensive options for the Russians. First thing first, do they get an artillery strike? 41 says no. All right, so defensive fire options. Let's start with you. So you're going to fire on the 8 up to 8 flat, of course. Snake Eyes on the 8 is a 1K, so you're gone. And you've final fired. Well, you got your location, so I guess there's that. Here you're broken. Here is a 2 firepower attack. Let's fire on you, 2 up 2. That's going to be a miss. What about you? And the 527. So you're both fine. Let's fire group on the 8 table up 4. 7 on the 8 say, NMC, or 1 check. So the 9-1. is good. The 467 is good. The 447 is pinned. And the 467 LMG is broken. All right, I forgot to move their artillery, which they actually have in play. Here it's an automatic correction. So we're going to go 3 for 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that gets resolved off board and flipped over to FFEC. Now it will continue in the turn 8 if there are the Russian turn 7 if I roll a 1 or a 2. Back to here. I have you guys. Now you're pinned. That would be on the 1 table. That would be 3. So if you fire, no point in fire grouping, you're going to be on the 1. So it's only going to be 3. 2.5 plus 1.25 is 3 3/4. Not enough for 4. So you're not going to fire just you, provided you don't panic. So you're going to be on the 2 up 1 for the FFE. 6 on the 2 is a pinning task check. So with 8-1 is almost booby trapped. Is he booby trapped? Booby trap level is C, which is 12. So he's not booby trapped. Let me confirm. Yeah, so I need a 12 task check with the 12 or so. So the 8-1 is pinned. The half squad is good, and the 467 is pinned. All right. You're in a cellar. You're immobilized. No target. Although you could spin your turret around. Let's go counterclockwise for 2. Yeah, you can't do anything. Now that leaves you. Um, that would probably be blocked. This would be okay, but again, the rubble would keep it. So I think you're gonna have to fire on the upper level. Yeah, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes away. Oh wait, you're all broken. Never mind. Never you mind. You're broken. You're broken. That's it for defensive fire options. Advancing fire, I only have this side here. So, you have no target. I have you. So let's fire 4 firepower up 4 from the machine guns, and then we'll lay on with the main armament. Because of all the moving, you won't hit with that. That would be a +4. Button up is 5, and then this would be a +8. So it will be acquired though. This location, we have assault fire from you, so you're going to be on the 4 table, 6. So you'll be on the 6 up 2. Could have used it there. Here we have a 467, 467. That would be 8. Halved would be on the 4 table. If I fire you as well, that would be 10, 11. So I'm not going to fire you. Just you and you are going to fire. That'll be on the 4 table, up 2. All right, all that calculating for nothing. And then you're going to fire on the 4 up 3. 7, actually you're going to cower, so it's going to be 7 on the 2, which is a miss. All right, that's it for advancing fire. And we'll now go to route phase. So you have to route. Let's route into this location here. I'm gonna keep coming to this location. I want to stay out of here because he does have acquisition into that hex. And it would have followed me up into the building if I would have moved there, which I really don't want. Um, you have to move as well, so that would be 3. You could move into that location. That would give you a -3 to your rally attempt. Or I can move you into here. Um, yeah, because you cannot see this unit, so you can ignore it. Yeah, you'll move into that location, stay with the 9-2. Oh, I forgot to move you. So downstairs for 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have final fired, so you never would have been able to shoot. Now, yeah, you hit the building. All right, so routes. Yes, you're stuck. You're stuck there. All right, let's move the Russians now. Here you have to come back to. You can come back to here because you can't see anything. Um, you would not have the route because that unit was broken, so you're fine where you are. Now, you have to move into this location. Can you do that? Yes, because the walls block all line of sight. That's all in the cellar. Now you're going to be. That's going to be 1 squad. This is going to be equivalent to 2. So, yeah, you'll come into this location. That DM would have come off. Yeah. All right. So I think that's it for the. Oh, wait, you have to go continue on. And now we can get into the advance phase. So if I move into this location, you'll activate -1, and that is it. So you're actually going to be a dummy. And I'll gain another stone location, which is not going to be enough. You'll move into this location here. Keep your concealment. Um, what to do with you? Let's put you. If I put you in G9, you would be forced to fire. That would be a 16. If I were picking G8, it would be 16 of 1. It would have to be self-preservation, so you would fire on that unit. Do I have something I can throw it there? 467 is going to sit here. If I move this 548 into this location, that will give me 8, 12 firepower. and you might rally. All right, you'll come into this location. That will give me those two. How many do I have anyways? Now this only counts for stone, so um, we've got one, we've got one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, so we do have enough. We have just enough to meet the conditions if we were playing with that. One, two, three, up for four. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Should I move forward? If I move into this location, I can shoot you. Well, I can still shoot you from where I am. Yes, I will move forward. And I think that's going to be it. No, you'll move into that location. You guys will move into this location. I do have three squads equivalent, so you guys are going to have to move into that location. I'm going to hand this off to the squad before I forget. It would be done in the rally phase. And here we have one, two, three squad equivalents. Two squad equivalents, and we have two there. I think that's going to be it for the advance phase. Now we have no close combat, so we're into the Russian turn 7.